a sense of community when you're free. Rolling through the mountains, rolling through the valley, rolling through paradise with me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Well, my guest is a Viet Nam vet. He's also a musician, and he does something very, very specific with his music. Time to meet. Oh, and I just want to add, because of Zoom, I can interview anybody anywhere. He is in Detroit, Michigan. Time to meet Daniel Stoin. Welcome to the show, Daniel.
Thank you, Nancy. Glad to be here. And hello, everybody out there in radio and TV land.
For sure. Now, as I mentioned at the top, that you do something specific music-wise. So what is it you do?
Well, I'm a combat Viet Nam veteran, and I'm disabled. And what happened to me is seen a lot of bad stuff there, not to go into detail. And a lot of it involved children in the war zones. And when I came back, unfortunately, me and my wife suffered the experience of 3 daughters dying. And it seemed that possibly, unknown for sure, but possibly it could have been Agent Orange from the combat issue. So what that did, in turn, broke my spirit a little bit. Yeah. And I found myself holding a guitar a lot, sitting staring into the world, trying to figure out, how to survive. That was tragic for sure. Anybody losing a child out there, God bless you. And my song, the first song I wrote, actually I did out in California way back in 1960 something. And we were in Hollywood, and a Capitol producer got a hold of it. But I was too messed up at the time and kind of, trying to solve my own issues, and I walked away. But I wrote a song called 3 for the Road. From there, it took off. Later in years, what really catapulted my music, Nancy, was my daughter Tracy passed away, and I literally was holding a guitar, at the funeral procession, and I wrote a song for her called Tracy's Theme, and that's when I exploded into the music scene pretty heavy. Started doing shows. I wanted to help.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good as a musician if I can help people, if I can heal somebody, if somebody smiles because of a simple thing I did. Because after what we did in Vietnam and what I seen, the least I can do is help these children everywhere. That's my main concern. I want to help children.
Yeah.
They suffer, they die. We live our lavish lives and they go without and suffer. So I give 100% of my shows, music, to children's causes, all of it. They deserve it. They need it. And that's the least. I'm well taken care of. Thank God for the United States of America taking care of their veterans, and they do. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the Department of Veterans. Awesome.
Right. Yeah.
But specifically this time, Nancy, to get into a good detail, and that's my background to why I'm here with this guitar. Veterans, Retreat Foundation, a lady named Hannah, doing an outstanding job helping veterans everywhere. They established a farm in Pennsylvania. The farm is to help veterans displaced in life, confused, like I was, to go and learn farming. They train them, they teach them every facet. They live there, they give them a place to stay. It's awesome. And they really expanded it with a lot of hard work, and they need all the help they can get. Of course, like all charities, and most charities are wonderful. Right. I'm for all of them. But specifically this time, as you said, specifics, this time we're actually having an event February 4th at the Embassy Suites in Nashville, Tennessee, downtown, to benefit fallen soldiers. It's put on by Veterans Retreat Foundation and Hannah. And there'll be a documentary on it. And I'm going to be the musician, and there's going to be some White House people there to pass out medals to these fallen soldiers that have been forgotten.
Right.
Some wounded and still alive that never got a medal. We're just left out. And it happens a lot.
Right.
So on behalf of them, a shout out to them, and a shout out to the people putting this on. And I'm going to be a musician there, and I'm honored, humbled, and proud. And that's pretty much my journey as far as my tours. I play Department of Veterans shows for, our brothers and sisters, who stand up for our nation. I've been asked to play overseas, but I haven't done that. The pandemic shut down a Dublin, Ireland show. So like a lot of musicians, I think we're still in a recovery mode. And, but it's thanks to people like you, Nancy, to give us a chance to get on here and say something about who we are, what we are, why we're doing what we're doing. Some people think, how does he do that? How does he give everything that he earns to the music? How is that true? My IRSC will show you I've never earned one penny. It's all went to charity.
Right.
Because I mean what I say. After what I seen, my mission in life, and I'm still studying to be a minister, by the way. I want to finish that. But I raised a family too, like everybody else.
Right.
So that's where I'm at. And God bless you for giving me the opportunity to sit here and probably over talk, but I appreciate it.
Listen, it's your interview. You're the one who should be talking, not me. Did you want to play something?
Sure, I can play a song.
Okay.
I guess I could turn my mic. Would it be better just acoustically for you, or just up with the mic, or
acoustic is fine. No, acoustic.
Just straight up acoustic?
Sure, I can hear it nice.
Okay. Let me get my harmonica. Maybe I'll put a little harmonica here. I haven't tuned it, but no biggie.
No, it'd be nice to hear you play, actually.
Sounds all right. This song is on Spotify. I love this song. It's about life. It's about all of us every day, every breath, every inch we take in life. There's a disaster possible for us. That's how we live our life. This song is about that, what you're going to do when pain finds you. It's called What You're Going to Do. It's on Spotify and I guess Roku and some places. So I just write them. If they get out there, hallelujah. What you gonna do when it finds you? Who you turning to when it finds you? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I'm not there? You find a few lies. No one else can. There's another verse, but you know, there's the concept of the song. It's on Spotify, everybody. So,
Yeah, that's really good. Thank you. I just want to know when did you start performing? Was it after the Vietnam War?
yes. Well, actually, before I did a high school band thing, you know, the old sock hop days. I'm an old man, obviously, but
Me
you used
too.
to have sock hops, and I'd sit back there and play Ricky Nelson, and
Yes.
one of our big songs that we did was Jerry and the Pacemakers. We liked them back in the day, and we'd play at these small little high schools, or maybe like the Port Huron Dome. And Max Rodriguez, a good friend of mine, and some high school buddies. You know how it goes.
Yes.
And we had a good time. And then the war came along. John Kennedy got killed, and every single member of my family was military. So guess where I end up? But, you know, I'm proud to have done it. I love the people of this country. I love the people of the world. I just wish we'd quit all the bickering. That's all. I just wish we'd all just say, let's have a whole year of just music, partying, whatever it takes. Take care of our children and our babies. It just kills me. But I didn't fight for that. That ain't why us veterans go to war. We go to war to stop anything that's bad, evil.
Right.
And if we can stop the evil as a veteran, then our family and what's back here that we come home to is normal. But what's happening right now, we're not really seeing that. We're seeing people fighting over politics. Really? That blows my mind.
Yeah.
All this stuff going on in the world, all this suffering, and we're arguing about politics. Really, people getting mad about it. Really, I can't get over that.
And children are collateral damage.
Yeah.
It's horrific. It really is. You know, my oldest brother was in the services here in Canada, and he had only girls, and many of them were also in the services. You know, so I can understand, right? My brother saw active duty, but that would have been a different era because, like, he's 90, so it would have been a different time. But
still the same thing.
it's same thing. Yes. Yeah.
Same mission, same heart, same cause, same beautiful person standing up to protect his family and what he believes in. That's awesome.
Absolutely. And I agree with you so much. Like, why can't we have peace? Why is there so much greed? You know, I don't like to say I'm a Canadian because that separates me in a way. You know what I mean? Like, we're humans. We're all on the same planet.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, I wrote a song. I'll play an excerpt. Listen to this.
Okay.
One small stone, we floated alone. We turned to space. One colored blood, we all know. One human race. True to die. We sacrifice. Just an excerpt of it. It's about that very thing you just said. So you just, stepped right into exactly what's on my mind. We're one color blood. We got one bloodline. Skin color, what does that mean? So somebody went in the sun and stayed too long. They're darker than, that don't mean nothing to me. And yet we feud about the most ignorant. I swear, we get more stupid as humans every year that goes by.
Yeah. Look what yes, I agree. You know, there's so many things I agree with. Like, we're the most invasive species on the planet, right? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really sad. And I have many friends. I don't care. I'm like you. I don't care your color, your religion, your sexual background, your sexual orientation. I don't care. It's about being a person.
When I was in Vietnam, I'm sorry, I cut you off there.
No problem.
When I was in Vietnam, I seen black men, even the enemy bled red. They believed in something.
Yeah.
I don't hate the enemy, the Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese. They were, I felt for their villages, their children that were slaughtered. That's the kind of veteran I am. And I think most veterans are behind me because of it. That's why my shows are doing so good.
Right.
Veterans are pulling in saying, yeah, that's the point. The point is we didn't go to war to create more war. We went to war to stop aggression and stop war. Yeah. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. Unfortunately, we walk away each time we get into these here in the United States. We walk away, and behind us is a trail of disaster. Mm. We need to start not going to war to start with. We don't need to do that in the world. We got nuclear warheads and a whole lot of foolish people that might have an anger management issue day. And I'm not happy about hearing about all this nuclear talk. Mm-hmm. I wrote a song about that too. It's called The Birds Flew Away. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a keyboard. It's on Reverb Nation. You can go there. It's reverbnation.com/Daniel Tour 2019. And you'll hear a song called, they're using it in, I just got notified they want to use an excerpt of it in some kind of like documentary film. Mm-hmm. I don't know about it, so I can't say a lot about it. But to me, when I was a kid, Nancy, like you probably, I'm older than you, I'm sure, but
not the probably is, not. Probably not.
Well,
I'm 74.
Oh my goodness, I'm 76.
There you go.
We're kindred. You and I have seen a lot of the same stuff. Yeah. That's awesome, though. God bless you, my love. Many years more for you, because you're helping many by doing what you're doing. You're awesome.
I think about what you're doing is so wonderful. I really do.
Well, just whenever you can, give us a shout out, because everything helps. Because every ear we touch, like what you're doing, is more ears to the cause, and you're a blessing. We've done radio interviews,
yes,
but they're more oriented towards a song,
Right, yes.
Done. You've given me the opportunity to actually sit down and chat the way I love to do interviews, so I'm loving your show.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll be a follower now too, by the way, and so will many friends, because I got a lot of family want to hear and see your show in this interview if we can.
Yeah, well, I put it up on YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter, LinkedIn, all of those places, as well as Facebook. So once it's aired, I send you the link, and then you can share it with whoever you like.
Oh, that's very cool. You're awesome. That's how we can touch people. And like I said, I'm a follower of yours now because I've been checking you out, and I really like what you do. I like the way you present the program. I love your presentation. Your voice is perfect for what you do. You make somebody feel welcome and pleasant.
Thanks. I'm not like this socially, though. Socially, I have problems. I have a social anxiety, so I can do this.
Oh,
anytime.
Who don't? You're human right now and have a brain. You have social anxiety.
Yes. Yeah. And anyway, it doesn't matter. I just want to thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate all your kind words as well. And I appreciate what you do. And, I'm just going to ask you to stay on the camera while I talk to the audience. Just want to say goodbye to everybody. And remind them that you've been listening to Daniel Stoin, who performs for children's charities. And, hopefully if you want to get a hold of him, you can find him on Facebook, I'm sure, and there's other places, but you can check him out. Just Google him. I'm sure he'll show up somewhere. Thank you, everybody, for watching the show, and I hope you continue to do so, and take care of everybody, and peace out.
A sense of community, Chilliwack's a place to be. A sense of community where you're free. Rolling through the mountains, rolling through the valley, rolling through paradise with me. It's multicultural, you're sure to see it all. Chilliwack's the place to be, you'll see. Come party in the park, go dancing after dark. Chilliwack's a place to be, you'll see.